On such a beautiful snowy day. We'll begin. Just begin with some breathing. Take some deep breaths from the bottom of your spine up to the tip of your crown. And just allow the breath to center you in this time and space. To become aware of your body. And with gratitude. Relaxing the body. And continuing to breathe. And just allowing yourself to fully arrive and be grounded. And grateful. And there is a Sanskrit chant that I'm thinking of today. The meaning of it is that I recognize and call to the Lord of love in every heart. I recognize and call to the Lord of love in every heart. And it goes, Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. And so in some circles they chant that 108 times. We won't do that. But we'll allow that idea to frame this meditation and to guide our process today. The Lord of love and light is anchored in every heart. And so we'll just take this time of silence to locate that Lord of love in our own hearts. In the hearts of every person in our family and community. And beyond. To all the places in this world where we want to see the Lord of love in action. So we'll go into the silence now. As we begin to bring our meditation to a close, I affirm for myself and each of us, I am love. I am loved. I am light. And I shine. That we are love. We are loved. We are light. And we shine. And we may just want to visualize the earth, our planet, holding it in our hands, loving it, enlightening it, enlivening it, blessing it. Offering gratitude and peace, assuring it that joy is its nature, that wholeness is its nature, and encouraging it and assuring it that we stand with it and know the truth on behalf of it. I call to the Lord of love, the Lord of light in every heart. We can begin to come back to this time and space. And wiggle our toes and our fingers. And take another deep breath. And so it is. So we have about 10 minutes before service begins.
down here. It's not sticking out of her ear like you know.
Couldn't get into my backyard to feed my graduate. But I said, well, I'll go back and still make the food. Have it ready to see what happens. I looked at the temperature and I said, oh, this is going to go away.
So I just came back
Let me look outside.
Yeah.
It's a kind of slight. How the streets are up. If you
I could remember.
Right.
Like I said, I want to take Nora's car, I'll bring my truck. The car
Did
actually
you talk
has
to Liz this morning?
insurance that my truck does, but it was sure.
That was it.
Her tires are better, and I think
Everything in the
I
bookstore
could
is
probably get out
25%
a
off,
couple places and check.
except for Christmas stuff, which is 50% off. And you get either a free t-shirt or a free box of books with every purchase.
She had. I said,
That's
"Yeah,
the used books, not the,
I'll just take my truck." The hardest part of,
who's doing what
the
today?
hardest part of my drive today was backing out of my driveway. Because you come at an angle like that, it's great. So fortunately, I've really done a lot of snow and ice.
Yeah, neighbors above were midnight to 2 again last
I
night.
tested it first.
That's like CrossFit or something.
I looked out.
But it literally sounded like a big rush in the shade. Chains, kettlebells, all right over my deck. Every night they start at midnight and go till 2 or 3 or 4.
Vehicles, some vehicles driving
I've
too
talked to
fast.
them personally 6 times. I've written 2 letters. I've written 2 letters for, giving a copy of the letters to the office. I've called the cops 4 times. And the complex has put a cease and desist notice on their door, which they've now violated 8 or 9 times since they did that. So Monday morning, I'm just gonna say, what do we do? Either they go or I go. And if I go, you're paying for my motivation. With all due respect, this is just not service. It's called sharing space. So I can love them, but I'm not like them. I mean, every evening around 9 and every morning around 9, I hear all this stuff getting moved around upstairs. And I'm thinking there might be 5 or 6 or 7 people that do it.
Incredible musicians.
They may not have any other place to go.
Most musicians are good drivers.
But I need to sleep, and so I get back to the
The ones I know. Yeah, yeah. It's nice we got to see that
Good morning. Thank you, Liz. Good morning. All right, we are a small crowd this morning, so you must be mighty. All right. Welcome. I am your announcer for today, and I am welcoming you all via live stream and here in the sanctuary to Rio Grande Center for Spiritual Living, where all faiths are welcome, but none is required. I'm Robin Rice Olmsted, and my pronouns are she and her, and I'm just grateful to be here and that everybody is here and safe and warm, and everyone joining us online. We know that that's true for you too. So first of all, I want to thank Chris Duval, practitioner, for the beautiful meditation and allowing us to be in that safe space. It was beautiful. So everybody, thank you for turning off your cell phones and doing all those things that you do to keep this place safe and quiet and allow Spirit to come through in its fullest. If you're joining us online, welcome. And you can click the closed captioning if you need assistance. So together, we are transforming our world with the power of love in action. And so I just want to take a moment to honor all of the people who are here in service. There are so many who have come out in the snow and sleet. And that is Cheryl Ray over there on tech with Mike Hacker supporting her from the back. And our tech team, Sherry Noon and Sue Klump. And I see Margie coming over there, perhaps to be a greeter, and practitioners coming in. And it's just a plethora of excitement here. So our musical inspiration today is Susan Clark and Kat Pitzenberg. And yes, clap along at home. All right. So we have practitioners holding high watch as well. We have Carmela over there holding high watch, and we have our fantastic Liz, vivacious Liz from the bookstore also, who will be there shortly to fill your every need with books. All right. So I have a few announcements. Oh no, I'm supposed to tell you that also Gil will be our celebration host and speakers, Reverend Gil. And I'll be here a lot. All right, so I want to start with announcements, and of course, you know how exciting all the stuff is going on at the building, so I'm going to bring up Chris Duval first to give a little announcement about what's going on there.
The project management team wants to thank all of our amazing, hardworking volunteers who helped with demolition last Monday through Saturday. And if you are here and you were there doing that demo work, would you stand or raise your hand or wave or something so we can give you a big round of applause? We're so grateful for you. These volunteers supported the accomplishment of our demolition goals. The carpet is up and out of there. Ceramic tile floors and cupboards are clean. The walls and ductwork are washed, and these were not small tasks. Starting Monday, Bob and a small team of skilled craftspeople will start the remodeling process. If you feel that you have remodeling skills, please contact Bob after service. He's right over there holding little Chico. I think everybody knows Bob. Other than that, we will not be needing volunteers at the San Mateo location. And we're asking volunteers to focus their time here at the Alexander location to prepare for the moving sale and the move. This work is vital to the success of our transition. In addition, you can help by becoming one of our angels and making a financial donation to the Transition Fund to help us meet our monetary goals to finish the remodeling project. We have a special request of our community. We are providing an opportunity for members to see the space when you come to write prayers on the walls this afternoon, and I'm sure Reverend Gill will tell you more about that. You can take a tour at that time and get an idea of how the space will function. But after today, we're requesting that only those who are working or have a specific purpose go to the San Mateo location. The space will be a construction zone, and our priorities there are safety and efficiency of work at this time, and we appreciate your understanding about that. Again, thank you, everyone. We are an awesome community.
Thank you, Chris, and thank you, Bob, and thank you, everybody, for pitching in. So, our January Volunteer of the Month is Linda Felion. She is there, and she got the memo to wear purple. Perfect. She has gone over and beyond the care of our congregation and our congregants, and she's an amazing healer, and will also be offering Reiki healing today after service. And just check it out. It's so amazing. And as you well know, there's a lot going on here, and there's an opportunity to help us pack up, and it's good to work your kinks out through a little Reiki. So join her. So there's lots going on, and you can be a part of it. And one of our main ways of doing things this right now is our moving sale. So February 7th, you want to make sure it's on your calendar. You want to tell your friends, your family, your favorite baristas, whatever, that they should come to our moving sale. See, someone's calling about it right now. It's going to be so popular, you don't want to miss it. So come out and join us for that, and whatever doesn't sell will be sold on Facebook Marketplace or sold to savers or recycled. So make sure you let everybody know that this is the place to be, February 7th. Do we have a time? All day long.
9 to 3.
9 to 3, and if you want to come help in the morning, I'm sure there'll be something to do. So there's many ways of volunteering, and you can help out one time or on a regular basis, and you can contact our Carol Ann, who I don't see, but she's here, and there's a number for her in the bulletin, so you can learn more to sign up. And just thank you, everybody, for pitching in, because we know there's so many hands pitching in, making a difference, and we appreciate you volunteering and the time that you're spending doing that. And to all online, we feel your prayers. We know you're pitching in as well. And we know there's angel donors out there that have bought carpet and paint and even created their own donor categories and bought walls. So you can make it up. You can be creative. You can just offer anything. So we have people heading up all these committees, and they're even in faraway places, like thank you, Karen, for being the head of a committee all the way in California. So there are no boundaries here. So we are limitless. You are limitless. Be creative and join in the fun. And our amazing Spirit Bound bookstore is getting all packed up and ready for its new home. All the Christmas merchandise is 50% off. Everything else in the bookstore is 25% off. And special bonus today, or from now on, you get a free t-shirt and a box of used books with your purchase. And, right? What a bargain, right? And I'm sure if you give Liz a little wink, you might even get 2 boxes of used books. So just make sure and stop in and see her. Okay, the Essential Earnest class. Who was in the Essential Earnest class? 2 of you out there. How fun was that?
Awesome.
It was awesome.
Great group of people from Oakland and here and all over.
Great group of people.
Homework.
And what?
There's homework.
There's homework, but there's always homework, you know? So it's
Holmes work.
It's Holmes' work. There you go. So, but it was so fun, and and there's still an opportunity to join. There was about 18 people from all over California and different places, and they got to connect and talk, and I got texts from people saying how awesome it was. So you might want to join now, because this week they're getting Mystic Journey partners. Right? Who doesn't want one of those? I mean, if you're going to journey, you may as well go with a mystic partner. Anyway, so if you want to join, you can talk to Reverend Gill or sign up still online.
This week only.
What, this week only? And finally, following this celebration today service, we will be going to meeting at the other location, and you are, of course, invited. We'll be blessing the space and infusing it with love and prayers and best wishes. We'll be writing them on the wall and in pencil. As the number 2 pencil, as the design team and builder shudders every time we say it. Pencil. Okay, so we'll have pencils. And if you have a pencil, bring a pencil. And all of it will be prayed over by the practitioners, and then it'll be painted with a fresh coat of paint so that they remain embedded and on the structure and surround us all the time going forward. And online family, this is your opportunity too. Please write your prayers in the chat, and we'll make sure they get added to the wall. Do it right now, don't forget. It doesn't have to be long, it can just be a few words, your intention, or, you know, anything that you're wishing for us, and holding that in that space. And that concludes announcements. And so just breathing into this space. Just feeling the warmth and the love and the infinite possibility that abounds in the air. Just being grateful for the beautiful snowy morning, and that we've all arrived here safely. We're our home, safe and warm, but we're together. We're together as one. And how grateful I am that we are one with the one, that the very breath that is the breath of spirit is breathing me right now. That I am part of the infinite plan of the universe. That I stand anchored in that space of love and peace and possibility. And I know this is true for each and every person here, each and every person that watches this later, and each and every person that will never hear this. I know that they are blessed and a blessing. And I know that for our planet. I know that we stand in love, we stand united in love, and that we bless activities in all 4 corners of the earth and beyond, knowing that no matter what the appearance, love prevails. And so I call that love into the room as I bless Reverend Gill as he speaks the word, he allows the word to come through him, knowing that truly it is a mandate from the divine, and how grateful I am that we all share in that co-creation process. So I bless this service. I bless this time. I bless these live streamers. And I bless this location, the new location, and the community, knowing that we are growing, we are thriving, and we are anchoring that infinite possibility of who we are around Albuquerque and beyond. And so I just released this word, knowing truly that it was done way before it was ever spoken, and that its time for manifestation is right here and right now. And so I simply let it go and say, and so it is. Amen.
Thank you, Robin. Let's see here. So I'm going to have you stand for opening song here. Good morning.
Good morning.
What a beautiful morning, huh?
How was your drive in?
Not the greatest, but here I am. You know, I've had 2 speeding tickets electronically up in my neck of the woods, so the snow actually slowed me way down. Yeah. Here we go. I'm just a spoke in the wheel, one grain of sand, but it feels so right to be right where I am. One little part of a much bigger plan, and the longer I'm here, the more I understand. I am one, we are one, like the rays of the sun. When it's all said and done, I am one, we are one. I'm just one drop of rain that falls from the sky, that runs to a stream, then the ocean by and by. And I could do worse than to give myself up on the crest of a wave in this ocean of love. I am one, we are one, like the rays of the sun, when it's all said and done. I am one, we are one. I am one, we are one, like the rays of the sun, when it's all said and done. I am one, I am one.
Thank you, Susan. Thank you, Kent. So the other night, Ron suggested that we put the chairs this way. Oh, that's right. It wasn't Ron.
It was Gil and Ron.
Oh, that's right. But I see you have all managed to avoid the new configuration pretty much. So thank you so much for that. Wow, what a great morning. It's beautiful out there now, isn't it? Ooh. Now that we're here, yeah, we found our way through all the various ways. So let's just take a moment and anchor why we're here. And we're talking about oneness today, and so obviously the first thing is there's only one power in the universe. Secondly, we anchor each week, and each time we gather, we anchor the concept of our thoughts being creative, which is simply the idea that we do have more control than we think. Thirdly, we anchor that there is only love. Love is always happening, whether it looks like that or not. And finally, we each show up here perfect, whole, and complete. And so with that, let's welcome one another with a blessing. I don't see any new faces in the room. In fact, I don't hardly see as many faces as normal in the room, but that's okay. It's good. They're snowed in. Yes, they're all snowed in. Albuquerque is under a blanket of 1 to 2 inches of snow everywhere. So those of you at home know that you're safe. Okay. All right. So let's put our hands together and reach out. Bless one another with this. We see you. We see you. We know who you really are. We know who you really are. You are a divine emanation of spirit. You are love. You are loved. And we thank Spirit for you. Welcome home.
See, I told you I'm back. I'm back. All right. So today's reading is from the writings of Edgar Cayce. One of the great ironies of human nature is the fact that the very structure intended to enrich our relationship with God is the one thing which divides us most as a human family. For countless eons, more wars have been fought on religious principles than for any other reason. Even to this day, wars, bloodshed, political battles, and countless examples of our inhumanity to one another are commonplace as one group tries to instill or enforce its belief system, its politics, or the supremacy of its God onto the lives of others. These conflicts are not simply between various religions, but are also within each denomination. There are sects within Christianity, Buddhism, Judaism, Hinduism, Islam, within every religion, many convinced that they are just a little more right than anyone else. Even various churches, temples, and synagogues have found differences with other members of their own sect and have somehow fallen away from the original or true faith. In addition to separating people from one another, these conflicts have also caused individuals to become disillusioned with religion, some even becoming convinced that religion is a waste of time. Too often, the result has been that people have given up their faith in God because of their disappointment in humankind. Interestingly enough, the Edgar Cayce writing states that part of the problem is due to our ignorance of our oneness with one another. Where is thine own will? One of his, or the glorifying of thine own desires, thine own selfish interest? Much of Cayce's writings present a hopeful and inspiring approach to spirituality and religion that inextricably weaves all of humanity together. Rather than focusing upon the form of specific religion or dogmas, the readings instead focus upon the importance of every single soul attempting to manifest an awareness of the living spirit in the earth. In one of his writings, he states, "The first lesson for 6 months should be one. Oneness of God, oneness of man's relation, oneness of force, oneness of time, oneness of purpose, oneness in every effort. Oneness, oneness, oneness." So let's take a moment to take in that oneness. And we once again know that that oneness, no matter what it looks like, bless it all over the planet. Oneness, oneness, oneness.
Been around a while, I know wrong from right. And since a long time ago, there's been always black and white. Just like you can't judge a book by the cover, we all gotta be careful how we treat one another. And I say, skin deep, skin deep. Underneath we all look the same. Skin deep, skin deep. Underneath, don't we all look the same? A man in Louisiana, he never called him by his name. He said, boy, do this and boy, do that, but he never once complained. 'Cause he knew he had a good heart, but he just didn't understand that he needed to be treated just like any other man. Oh, skin deep, skin deep. Underneath, we all look the same. Skin deep, skin deep. Underneath, don't we all look the same? I sat my little child down when he was old enough to know. I said, I fear in this big wide world you're gonna meet all kinds of folks. I said, son, it all comes down to just one simple rule, that you treat everybody just the way you want them to treat you. Oh, skin deep, skin deep. Underneath, we all look the same. Skin deep, skin deep. Underneath it all, take a look, we all look just the same. I'm telling you, it's only skin deep, skin deep. Underneath, don't we all look the same? Yeah. Skin deep, treat everybody skin deep fairly. Skin deep, we all look just the same. Skin deep, skin deep. Don't we all look just the same? Thank you.
Thank you, Susan and Kent. That was a great intro. I would like to share something with you today, written by a woman who is a writer and professor from Tehran. They want us to be afraid. They want us to be afraid of leaving our homes. They want us to barricade our doors and hide our children. Their aim is to make us fear life itself. They want us to hate. They want us to hate the other. They want us to practice aggression and perfect antagonism. Their aim is to divide us all. They want us to be inhuman. They want us to throw out our kindness. They want us to bury our love and burn our hope. Their aim is to take all our light. They think their bricked walls will separate us. They think their damn bombs will defeat us. They're so ignorant, they don't understand that my soul and your soul are old friends. They're so ignorant, they don't understand that when they cut you, I bleed. They're so ignorant, they don't understand that we will never be afraid, we will never hate, and we will never be silent, for life is ours. Come on, Kajori. So, I was thinking about that in light of all that's been going on in Minneapolis and all that's been happening. And, you know, the one piece in that I don't like is the sense of the total separation from the others. And yet, there is this idea that there are those who would want us to act in the same way they are acting. They would want us to join them in that idea of separation. And we can't afford to do that. We can't afford to do that. We have to look at the oneness, the fact that it's all one thing happening. When I was thinking about the talk today, I was thinking about, you know, the idea of how we're connected, how each of us is related to the earth, to the animals, to the peoples that have come before us, to those who will come after us. And realizing that this idea of oneness is that we show up with all of that within us. We are one expression of the whole, and yet the whole is accessible to us. So all the possibilities for peace, all the possibilities for joy, all the possibilities for anything else are available to each one of us. And we see it in so many places. We see so many people that take this to heart and stand in that oneness. Somebody was just telling me about, there is a church that's on Sunday mornings, I guess, feeds the hungry. Every morning, that's their thing on Sundays. They come together and feed the hungry. There are people here who are doing all kinds of different things to support one another. There are people around this country who have been out protesting, who have been out speaking the truth, who have been out asking the questions, who have been out saying, okay, what's the real story? Let's get the real story. Because if we don't if we don't see one another as important, as part of the oneness, then as a race, as this woman says, we are pushed to that place of being inhumane ourselves. So one of the fascinating things to me right now, as we are moving in this creation of a whole transition of our place and what's becoming who we are, is that oneness is showing up in bright colors. It's showing up in lots of people realizing that every contribution counts, every part of the puzzle is important. And as we do that as a community, we begin to cultivate the idea that we can do that beyond the community. We can do that with all of those. We can do that somehow with our political leaders. We can invite them into the circle, knowing that truly they are part of the oneness, no matter what it looks like. Is it easy? Is it simple? Well, those are good questions. But the reality is, if you look at how life works, how could we not be connected? You know, one of the largest organisms in the world is supposedly an aspen grove, because they're all connected under the ground. And what about the plants and the plants that they have done experiments with that speak out and respond to certain kinds of stimuli? They actually emanate a sound, and they're able to calculate that and see it. And what about the elephants that name their others in the tribe, in the group? And there's a specific sound, and that elephant will come running. And the cow. That's right. My friend Veronica the cow, who scratched herself with a broom on her back. Yep, grabbed it in her teeth and scratched herself. So, you know, you can't say that just because Kent was out there shoveling the sidewalk, he's the only one that can use a tool. So the cow is doing it. So all of this intelligence, all of this potential creativity is everywhere. It's everywhere. And it's not going to get used up. We were just talking about this in class. In one of the first statements of the We Believe statement, which is one of Ernest Holmes' tenets, where he wrote out about 10 items or 12 or something like that, that are what are the basis of our beliefs. And in one of them, the first one talks about how the creation, the creator is not consumed by its own creation. And you think about that for a second, you go, well, what does that mean? Well, what came to me was that it can't be consumed because the creator is infinite. So no matter what's created, it can't take over, if you will, the creator, because there's always more to be created. There's always more. And what an incredible thought, that we have this infinite life within us, and this infinite life in each one. And each one's reflecting back to us some aspect of that infinite life. And we get to be a part of that. We get to play in that playground and figure out how we can embrace that how can we embrace that and remember that it's part of our oneness? Each person, each animal, each plant, each thing is part of us. So I'm very excited today that we are going over to 2404 San Mateo Place, and we are intending to write on the walls. I have some secret Sharpies. No, I don't. Ooh, I just got a glare from the front row. Oh, but we have the opportunity to access a space of that oneness and understanding that writing a prayer, writing a blessing on the wall, allowing it to be painted over doesn't destroy it. It's still there. And that it'll be there not only when we all move in, but it will be there when we all move out. And it will continue to bless anyone who's there, or to remind them of who they are, or to remind us of who we are when we're there. Because we get to show up and be open to what does it mean to be oneness in this particular location. What does it mean to be in oneness when we have to give up some of our space? What does it mean to be in oneness when perhaps, we used to have a beautiful big room, and then we had another big room, and then we had another big room, and we come together closer, and we work together in a different space. It can be done. It's not hard to do, as long as we continue to view each other in that sense of oneness, that we're all here for the same reason. And that all those who will come through that door are here for the same reason. They're here to find their oneness, to anchor who they are, that they can reach beyond. And this that she spoke about in the poem or the statement is our opportunity to hold space for something greater, to see beyond the appearance, and to know that the things she described, they put up the brick walls, they send the bombs, they do the whatever, are just symbols that we know do not define us. Because somebody has been hurt, it doesn't mean we have to go out and hurt. Because something seems to be broken, we don't have to go out and break something else. We get to say, we see it, and we know the truth that Spirit is here, because Spirit is everywhere, and we are it. And so now we stand in a place of how can we allow Spirit in us to show up here, to show up as we speak with others, to be fully present. And probably the best place to get that practice is at home, with whoever we live with. Because if you're like me, you're definitely guilty of not seeing the oneness all the time in that situation. And it's just a really good place to remind ourselves that we are human. And in the midst of having all of this within us, we must continue to open ourselves, to allow it to come through, to allow ourselves to not get caught in our humanness. or to even get caught in our inhumanness. So, are we able to walk in oneness? That's the question today. Can we walk in oneness? Can we know that truth? Can we see each other in that way? And by each other, I mean everyone. I was over at the other location yesterday and noticed a man walking down the street and realized he was an unhoused person. Can I see it? Can I see him in the oneness? And I think we all can. And I think we all have that intention. And I believe that we bring something huge to this time, to this place, when we walk in that way, when we support one another, when we support the community, when we are willing to look beyond what's on the news, beyond what our sometimes feelings are about things, and get to the oneness. That means we'll have to live through a little uncomfortability here and there, but it'll be okay. I know it will. So I'm going to invite us to pray together. I'm trying to think. I want to do this prayer. Where should I do it? Maybe not. I don't know. And we'll do it next week when Marilyn's here. And so as practitioners and ministers circle the room and just hold space. You know, we have too many practitioners. They cleared out the crowd. And the rest of you all are practitioners in your own right. So these are just the licensed ones. So we just stand in this place knowing that Spirit is fully present right here, right now. That Spirit is present no matter what the appearance is, because it can only be Spirit. It can only be Spirit. Spirit expressing itself, experiencing itself. Spirit acting in ways that allow it to experience different things. And all these things continue to expand. And all of that, as we are a drop in this ocean, we contain all that the ocean contains within us without being the ocean. And so we know that each one of us contains all of what Spirit is without being the Spirit, without consuming the Creator. But in truth, the Creator has put everything into us. And so that is what contributes to our ability to walk in hope, in love, in grace, in peace, and in joy. It is what allows us to hold a sign that says, love is greater than all. It's what allows us to embrace someone on the street that we don't know. It's what allows us to walk in every moment knowing that all of our needs are met, because all of the needs of Spirit must be met at all times. To trust that those needs are met. There is nothing missing. There's nothing that we require, because it is all in the one. So how grateful I am for this time, for this opportunity, for this knowingness. And I'm right here standing knowing that each and every person who's experiencing any kind of dis-ease in their body, that it is moving through, it is allowing whatever lesson can be learned, whatever thing it has to speak, and that the absolute perfection of spirit is expressing itself in, as, and through that person. And it continues. And we know that each and every person who has contributed to this transition in any way, shape, or form, that they are expressing spirit. They are expressing the oneness of spirit. And we know that anyone who appears to be angry or upset or dealing with fear, doubt, and worry, we just know that spirit is beyond all of that. And so we hold them in the oneness. We reach out to them with our love, with our understanding, with our compassion, and we invite them into a new place. And we do this all with gratitude and with love and with hope. And so for this and the more, I am grateful. And I release this word and say, and so it is. Amen. Thank you. Thank you, everyone.
Okay.
So it is time for our opportunity to give in a monetary way. As if we haven't had any opportunities to do that already. This is more of the symbolic one. We know that so much of what is given comes to this center at all different times of the week, of the day, of the night, of all those things. But we have the opportunity to just focus our attention on the opportunity to give and to uphold the community. For this community does not exist without the support of everyone. It's kind of like our house. It doesn't exist without each person that lives there contributing what they contribute to make it run, to make it happen. So, if you have a gift with you, or if you don't, just hold your hand on your heart. If you're at home, you can do the same, please. And say this with me. There it is. I am abundant, and I give from my abundance. I am prosperous, and I give from my prosperity. I am blessed, and I give from my blessings. The blessings of Spirit are as abundant as the stars. And so I give and receive generously. And so it is. You note it says, I receive generously. That's part of the oneness. Whenever we give, we are receiving. Whenever we receive, we are giving. We have baskets. We have ways to give on the screen for those who are at home, or we might have those up there in a moment. And thank you, Susan.
In the silence, I am asking
Who forget?
what it is that I can do to become a vessel to receive my highest good. I am not asking for a treasure. I am living silence, I hear it whisper that I always have a choice. Am I asking the right questions? Am I traveling toward the light? Am I acting out of faith or letting fear rule the night? Does this choice empower me, or does it leave me weak? In the silence, I hear it whisper that I am the change I seek. When I ask the right questions, they are more than likely to lead to making the right decisions to become a better me. Am I acting from humanity, or am I guided by divinity's voice? In the silence, I hear it whisper that I always have a choice. In the silence, I hear it whisper that I always have a choice. Thank you.
Thank you, Susan, for doing the song that I skipped.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
So we just bless all of these gifts as they represent all of our love. And we receive this love into the community, even as the community has given it, and allow it to support and bless all that we do and all that we are becoming and doing in the world. And so it is. Amen. So I want to remind us all that we have a prayer box in the back if you'd like prayer. There's little forms you can fill out. There are also ways to pray online and fill out a form online. There are the most important fun ways to pray is to join practitioners in the prayer garden after service and have a moment of prayer there. I believe we will be going into the other room and having refreshments as usual, except that the place doesn't look as perfect as normal because we have a lot going on over there. So if you'll just excuse that, it'll be perfectly fine. Find a seat. If we need to grab another table, we will. Also, yes, did you have, okay.
You're probably doing it, but time frame?
Yes, yes, thank you. I wanted to make a note that we recited this wonderful prayer last week and people were able to take it home. And what I'm thinking is we will again recite it, but we will do it at the other location today. Okay? So if you have this sheet with you, take it. We will have these right here if we have plenty for people to grab. So do not worry about that. So the plan is to head over, we said at 1 o'clock, we will be there to do the writing on the wall. So it's at 2404 San Mateo Place Northeast. We are at the end of a strip mall. So we're not that hard to find. And it will be a really good time. I just really invite everyone to come, see the place, offer their blessings, and know that you are blessed as you go. So, I believe with that, we are going to do our closing song, and then we'll have an affirmation. Are we going to have them stand up and circle the room?
Sure, let's circle the wagons, right? Here we go.
We can circle the middle of the room.
Let's square the wagons.
Square the room.
It's kind of a square-looking thing out there. I see trees of green, red roses too. I see them bloom for me and you, and I think to myself, what a wonderful world. I see skies of blue and clouds of white, the bright blessed day and the dark sacred night, and I think to myself, what a wonderful world. The colors of the rainbow, so pretty in the sky, are also on the faces of people going by. I see friends shaking hands, saying, how do you do? They're really saying, I love you. I hear babies crying. I watch them grow. They'll learn much more than I'll ever know. And I think to myself, what a wonderful world. Yes, I think to myself, what a wonderful world.
And together, let's repeat this affirmation. I live in the possibilities of oneness. I live in the possibilities of oneness. So it is.
So it is.
know, Susan, we really got to grow up in the era of the greatest music that has ever been written.
Well, you think every generation says that, no?
We have a sage.
Oh, yeah.